The first thing you notice about the day is how absolutely beautiful it is. Springtime is here in full force. Summer is right behind it. And the sky is blue, very, very blue. And the clouds hang in that blueness, shining white and weightless. You drive down the long gravel driveway through the cool shade of massive oak trees on either side, feeling the rough rumble of the gravel up through the wheels of your car as you bounce slowly down the road. When you come to the end of the oak trees, you break out into the bright sunlight again. You drive up onto the lawn and find a parking space beneath some shade because you know you're going to be there for a while. You want to keep the car as cool as possible. And the kids are eager to be there and they pile out of the car, go find their friends or something to do in the bright sunshine. You enjoy the warm blast of air as you open the car door from the chill of the air conditioning to the warm, humid breezes of the ocean. And you get the things out of the car, the picnic basket and the blankets, and you walk slowly down towards the pavilion by the water. And you see that some people have already arrived, and they have begun to lay out food on the massive table. But there are still many empty spots, promising a huge feast later in the day. You see the hammock strung between two trees, lazily swinging in the wind, inviting and waiting for someone to curl up and enjoy a lazy swing under the shade of the palm trees. You notice that you will probably need some sunscreen today, so you pull some of that out of your bag and apply it to the areas that you need it, your arms, your legs, and your face, your neck, making sure that you only have fond memories of this day and not painful ones. You see the grill is sitting, waiting to cook up hot dogs and hamburgers, waiting to fill the air with the delicious aroma of a barbecue cookout. And you see all the utensils laid out beside it. The host is very prepared, not wanting to miss anything, not wanting anything to go wrong. Everything that could be thought of has been thought of, and it's all laying right there, ready to be asked for when needed, ready to be picked up quickly and used. You make your way down, out from underneath the pavilion, back into the bright sunlight, down the little slope to the long dock that reaches out into the river. You notice that the tide is flowing out slowly. Soon it will slow down and stop. Then it will start to reverse direction. The tide will start to come back in. And the water that is far below you now will slowly start to rise up, climbing the legs of the dock, bringing itself ever closer. And you listen to the thud of your footsteps as you walk out to the main part of the dock. You see fishing poles there, their lines trailing in the water. You walk to the end of the dock and down the ramp to the mobile part of the dock that floats on the water, rising and falling with the tides. And tied up to that part of the dock is the boats, waiting to head out into the water, go down the river or up the river, wherever they need to go. There are 3 boats here, medium size, not very big, enough to hold about 5 people comfortably. Later on in the day, they'll be taking children and adults up and down the river, out into the ocean maybe, just a little ways, not too far, and bringing them back with salt water on their skin and their hair blown back, and their eyes still filled with the memories of skimming along the water at high speeds, out into the open bay, feeling the rough chop of the waves as the boat skims along. You feel the sun pouring down onto your skin. You walk back up to the pavilion. More people have arrived and the table is filling with food. There's baked beans, fried chicken. There's potato salad and macaroni salad. There's apples and watermelon and fresh berries. There are rolls, cookies, and soon there will be fresh, hot hamburgers and hot dogs. You watch the people as they gather round, anticipating this feast, sitting in their lawn chairs in the sun and in the shade, catching up with each other, chatting, talking about their families, the latest news from their neighborhoods. Some talking about sports or hunting or fishing, maybe a little business talk as well. The very young kids are playing in the sprinklers in the kiddie pool, laughing and splashing in the sun. Several of the older kids have gone down to the dock to try their hand at fishing or crabbing. Some of them are using the cast net, holding part of it in their teeth, twisting their body and releasing the net out over the water in a wide, circular spread as it splashes down and the weights all around the edge pull it underwater. Then they yank on the cord and pull the net up and see what they've captured. Maybe some shrimp or some little fish, or perhaps even a little crab. Some of the children are diving off the diving board that's attached to the dock, splashing into the water and swimming around to climb up the ladder and do it again. The food is being brought out, uncovered. Big serving spoons are being placed into the dishes. People are lining up, paper plates in their hands, looking down the line, picking out the foods they want to put on their plate. Anticipating all of the good homemade food. You fill up your plate and sit down at one of the picnic tables and start to eat. It's wonderful, fresh shrimp, some fried chicken, some potato salad, and chips. Perfect picnic food. This is going to be an amazing day, you can tell. Everything here is perfect, and everyone here is happy. You couldn't ask for a better Father's Day.